Mars has evidence of being warmer in the past and of having stable liquid surface water for potentially hundreds of thousands of years.
We found lots of evidence that Mars could have supported life in the past.
For centuries, we have looked up at the night sky, wondering if we are truly alone. One planet, red and distant, has captured our imagination more than any other. It is a land of dust storms, frozen deserts, and thin air. Yet it may also be our future home. This is the story of how humanity will take its first steps on the surface of this harsh world and the role space exploration plays in shaping our destiny. This place is nothing like Earth. The air is mostly carbon dioxide, unbreathable for humans. The temperatures drop lower than Antarctica, turning the surface into an inhospitable wasteland. Radiation from the sun, unchecked by a thick atmosphere, makes every moment on the surface a battle against nature itself. The winds are fierce and dust storms can sweep across the landscape with little warning, burying everything in their path. Yet despite all this, we are determined to go. Why? Because it is in our nature to explore, to push beyond the limits, and to find a way to survive where survival seems impossible. Throughout history, we have ventured into unknown lands, braved the depths of the oceans, and crossed vast continents in search of a future. Now that instinct is pushing us farther than ever before.
Such a Mars colony, Musk says, is necessary for the future of consciousness, just in case that goes out of style on Earth.
The journey will not be easy. Rockets must travel millions of kilometers through the cold void of space, enduring extreme conditions as they venture beyond Earth's protective atmosphere. The landing will be brutal, with no thick atmosphere to slow the descent like on Earth. Instead, we will rely on technology and innovation to ensure a safe arrival. Once we arrive, we will face the ultimate test, building a home where no life exists, where the air is toxic and the terrain is unforgiving. It will take every ounce of our ingenuity, resilience, and collective spirit to succeed. Before we set foot on this alien land, we must first master space itself. This is where our expertise in space exploration comes into play. Space agencies and private companies have been launching missions, testing technology, and preparing for what may be the greatest adventure in human history. The International Space Station has taught us how to live for long periods without Earth's comforts. It is a laboratory in the sky where astronauts experiment with life support systems and study the effects of microgravity on the human body. The moon is our training ground, a stepping stone for testing habitats and systems that could one day sustain life on another planet. And then there are the robotic rovers, which have already scouted the Martian terrain, sending back crucial data about the challenges we will face. They have traversed rocky plains, scaled towering cliffs, and ventured into deep craters. Each discovery they make brings us closer to understanding the surface we will one day walk on. But space exploration is not just about reaching this planet. It is about unlocking the secrets of the universe. It is about learning how to mine resources from asteroids, how to harness solar power in space, and how to one day travel beyond our solar system. The discoveries made during these missions are not limited to Mars. They could benefit every future mission, whether to another planet or even to distant stars. Every mission, every experiment, every new discovery brings us one step closer to a future where humanity is no longer bound to one world. To survive on Mars, we must build. First, small habitats, sealed and protected from the outside environment, will serve as the initial shelters. These will be small, self-contained ecosystems where humans can live for short periods. Then, as the settlement expands, we will build larger domes where people can walk freely, breathe comfortably, and even grow food. Water hidden beneath the surface in frozen reserves will be our lifeline. Energy from the sun will power our settlements, supplemented by nuclear reactors or other advanced technologies to meet our growing energy demands. Farming will be essential. Scientists are already testing how to grow crops in soil similar to this world's surface. Greenhouses, hydroponic systems, and even genetically modified plants may be our key to long-term survival. But food is just the beginning. We will need industries, manufacturing, and medicine. We will need communities, schools, and laws. Colonizing Mars is not just about surviving, it is about thriving. It is about building a society that can sustain itself, grow, and eventually become self-sufficient. The first settlers will be pioneers, risking everything for a new life. They will live inside cramped modules, relying on Earth for supplies, constantly aware that their survival depends on technology and the will to adapt. They will battle homesickness, isolation, and danger at every turn. Their every decision will carry weight, as even the smallest mistake could jeopardize the mission. But they will also be the first humans to call another world home. They will be the ones who set the foundation for future generations, who blaze the trail for the many that will follow. As more people arrive, the settlements will grow. Scientists, engineers, doctors, and builders will work together to make this harsh land livable. Over decades, perhaps centuries, what started as a small outpost may become a true city, a place where children are born under a different sky, where humanity has truly spread beyond Earth. The Martian settlers will leave behind a legacy, one that will inspire generations to come. Their stories, struggles, and triumphs will be passed down, shaping the identity of future colonists. Governments, private companies, and billionaires are all racing to be the first to establish a human presence on this new world. NASA, SpaceX, and other space organizations are developing powerful rockets, spacecraft, and habitats to make the dream of colonization a reality. SpaceX's Starship, designed for deep space travel, promises to carry large crews and supplies to build sustainable colonies. NASA's Artemis program is testing vital technologies on the moon, laying the groundwork for even greater missions beyond. The competition is fierce, but it is also necessary. Innovation thrives under pressure. Every new advancement in propulsion, habitat construction, and resource extraction brings us closer to turning science fiction into reality. The faster we develop these technologies, the sooner we will see the first humans step onto the red surface, and the sooner we can start building the future of humanity on Mars. Life on this planet will be unlike anything experienced on Earth. There will be no blue skies, no oceans, no forests. The settlers will live under domes or underground to protect themselves from radiation, shielding themselves from the sun's dangerous rays. Every drop of water, every breath of air, every calorie consumed will be carefully monitored, recycled, and reused. Resources will be scarce, and efficiency will be paramount. Waste will be minimized, and nothing will be taken for granted. Psychological challenges will be immense. The settlers will be isolated, millions of kilometers from home. Communication with Earth will take minutes, making real-time conversations impossible. The lack of natural landscapes, fresh air, and open space may weigh heavily on the human mind. The sense of isolation, combined with the harsh conditions of the Martian environment, will test human endurance like never before. Overcoming these challenges will be just as important as overcoming the physical obstacles. Some scientists believe that in the distant future, we may be able to transform this barren world into a place where humans can walk freely without spacesuits. The process, known as terraforming, involves thickening the atmosphere, warming the planet, and introducing life-sustaining elements like liquid water. While this idea excites many, it is still a distant dream. Ideas for terraforming range from releasing greenhouse gases to warm the planet, setting up giant mirrors in space to reflect sunlight, or even redirecting asteroids to crash into the surface, releasing trapped gases. However, these ideas remain theoretical and would require immense technological advancements and a scale of operation that we have yet to achieve. Terraforming could take centuries, perhaps millennia. For now, survival on Mars will depend on technology, not planetary transformation. Colonizing another planet is just the beginning. Once we prove that humans can survive and build in space, the possibilities become endless. Mining asteroids could provide unlimited resources. Space stations could become self-sufficient, and entire colonies might one day span multiple moons or planets. The lessons learned from living on Mars will propel humanity into a new era of space exploration. And beyond Mars, one day we may look beyond our solar system, searching for new worlds to call home. We may even venture to distant stars, propelled by breakthroughs in propulsion technology. The universe is vast, and humanity's reach may one day extend far beyond the planets we now know. Space exploration is not just a dream, it is a necessity. Earth is fragile. Natural disasters, climate change, or even cosmic events like asteroid impacts could threaten our survival. By spreading out into space, we ensure that humanity will continue, no matter what happens to our home planet. The journey will be long, and the challenges will be great. But humanity has never backed down from a challenge. We crossed oceans, conquered mountains, and survived in the harshest environments on Earth. Now we set our sights on the next frontier. One day the first human will step onto this new world, leaving footprints in the red dust. And with that step, we will prove that our destiny lies among the stars. The journey has only just begun.